Hello everyone! Thanksgiving dinner leftovers. Make sure it's recording, yes. It's gonna be hard for me to give you a thumbnail, but I made everything here. I love gravy, so I have an extra thing of gravy there. I have a roll with butter and some potatoes. My homemade stuffing. So I made everything that you see here, well, except for the butter in the roll. So let's eat because I am hungry. I love gravy, you guys. I didn't want to drown it before taking a picture. This is my homemade gravy that I made with the juices from the turkey. Love gravy. I love gravy. Homemade mashed potatoes. I cooked my turkey in a bag. Stuffed it with carrots, celery, fresh rosemary, fresh thyme, an orange and apple, spices, onion, cut up onion. Stuff that inside the turkey, cut it, put it all in the bag. Can you tell I love gravy? Sorry, I do this with it. Every time I have gravy, I drowned it. Okay, how are you guys? Those of you that celebrate Thanksgiving, I hope that you all had a great Thanksgiving day with your friends and your family. The butter's not quite soft, but that's a little bit too much butter. We'll just smush it. Okay, let's eat. I'm hungry. Sweet potatoes are amazing. They're my homemade sweet potatoes. All kinds of spices. I started recording videos of me making this, but then I was like, it's going to be after Thanksgiving. So what I might do is just make one of these, like, I think it's a little hard to do a whole entire meal and record it all at once, like showing you every step of the sweet potatoes, every step of the stuffing, mashed potatoes, turkey. So maybe just like do one dish at a time, maybe. But yeah, today is the day after Thanksgiving. So just eating leftovers for today. I'm making a mess already. Making a mess already. This is raspberry tea, Gold Peak. So yeah, today's the day after Thanksgiving. I did a seafood boil video that I was going to post today. I already have it up, edited and uploaded. But I think when I'm done eating, I'm just going to edit this video and post it. Post it today. And then I have two papers. I have two papers that are due for school by Sunday. Which I didn't start yet. And I go back to work tomorrow. Sometimes I'll do schoolwork like when I'm done work. I get off at 11, but this week was busy. Like, very rarely did I get out by 11. So, those brawny paper towels that I got, it's like you can do them in half, but they're also quartered. So sometimes you go to rip one off and it just does the little quarter. That's okay. The stuffing is so good. The stuffing has onion, celery, cut up, chopped up fresh rosemary, fresh thyme, spices. Love it. Their parents are picking them up today instead of tomorrow. Just don't know the exact time yet, so I have my phone over there. I gotta keep an eye on my phone if I see it go off. We'll be there in 10 minutes. Can you wait? I'm recording a video. No, I wouldn't do that. The turkey was a little over 19 pounds. So I'll definitely have some left to make turkey pot pie. And I did buy stuff this week, but like the pie crust, I just bought the store or the pre-made pie crust, so I'm just going to use that. Didn't do a haul this week. And mostly because work was so busy and I was tired, and I had these two. So yeah, I'll just post this video today, and then the video that the new seafood boil, I'll post maybe, what's today, Friday? Maybe Sunday morning-ish? Early afternoon. Before I start work. So when you watch the seafood boil, I probably talk about Thanksgiving coming up, so just know that that was recorded before this. I just wanted to get this one up. Just with it being the day after Thanksgiving, I should have melted my butter some. For those of you that celebrate Thanksgiving, what do you eat? Do you do turkey or do you do something else? I remember the days of going to family's house for Thanksgiving and then doing Black Friday shopping. Not anymore. I ordered like everything online. I am perfectly happy being at home. Now my ex-husband, he's a Sagittarius. And for those of you that know Sagittarius, they're very usually they're very social. I can be social when I'm out, but he was like 100 times what I am. He just loves people, I should say. And I don't know if it's because when I was with him, we were always going out, like always, like every weekend. And now I'm like, I have my peace and quiet. I don't have anyone to answer to. I do what I want, when I want, how I want, where I want, when I want. Like, people will ask me why I'm single. I'm like, because it's easier that way. It is. I don't know. I don't know. My mashed potatoes was a 5-pound bag of russet potatoes. And I used 2 full sticks of sweet cream butter, salt, pepper, and I used a 1/2 cup of heavy cream, and the rest is organic whole milk. Mashed potatoes are one of the things I do salt, because y'all know I don't salt a lot of things. Unless it absolutely needs salt. Like mashed potatoes, I do salt when I put them, after I cut them up, put them into the pan and start to boil them. I do salt them, and then I also salt when I strain them and put them into another bowl. I put salt and pepper. And then pasta, I do salt the pasta water. And some recipes I'll put some salt, but I don't use a lot. Ooh! Delicious. Amazing. So it was me, my daughter, and her boyfriend that ate yesterday. My sweet potatoes are sweet potatoes, pineapples. I love pineapples in my sweet potatoes. And of course, marshmallows. I put the marshmallows on at the very end. Molasses, brown sugar, white sugar, orange zest, and then I cut the orange in half and squeeze the orange juice into the pot as well. Cinnamon, allspice, a little bit of ginger, vanilla extract, and I just get like the can of pineapples that is already like the little pieces. Drain it. It doesn't have to be completely dry drained, but I do drain it. Ooh, filling. Trying to eat fast just in case. Just in case they text me, we'll be there in 10 minutes. Or we're 5 minutes out. What can you do? I've been watching for these people for a long time. They used to have I have been watching their dogs for years. They had a bulldog. And she was really old. She was I think she was like 13. And there towards the end, she had gotten cancer and passed away. So then they got this girl here. And then I watched her for a while. And then I think maybe a year after they got her, they got him. He's over there sleeping. Sebastian's over there too. Did I just see? I hope this is recording. It looked like it did a little shape thing. Have to put the Christmas tree up, but figured wait until they go home. Just make it a little easier. And you just dip the roll into that gravy. Getting full, you guys. Sometimes my eyes are bigger than my stomach, I think. That homemade gravy is delicious too. So I make my turkey gravy the same way I make my beef gravy in that roast beef video I did not too long ago. Only I used, I got a lot of turkey broth, so I just used a baster and got all the juices out when the turkey was done. And then I did buy some of the Better Than bouillon, the chicken base. They do have a turkey, but Walmart didn't have it. So I just got chicken, which doesn't bother me. And then I only used 1 box of chicken stock. Everything else was the turkey broth from the turkey. And then pepper. And then this time I did my cornstarch mixture. And this time I made it a little thicker than I did in my roast beef. It can be hard to stir that once you start adding the water into that cornstarch mixture. But this time I did it how I did it in that video. And I was like, I can just put another little spoonful in there. And I did. It was hard to stir, but I did get it. And I would say it was definitely a little thicker probably than pancake mixture. And I only had to do it once, and it was fine. It turned out great. Turned out great. So I'll probably just do that from now on. You know, even though it's hard to mix when you add more, if you just keep working at it, you'll be able to mix it. It's just, it can be hard. It's like so thick and you're like, oh my goodness. Woo. I will say, you guys, I really miss having 3 days off work. Man. It feels like you can't get anything done in 2 days. You know? Like, get stuff done and then do, your rest and relaxation. It feels like you can't do that when you're working 5 days a week. Plus, with me being in school, too. Oh. That's all right. Should be thankful I have a job. I do, though. I prefer 4 10-hour days, but I'm the one that left my last job, so. But they were starting to change everything right before I quit. And because I was in school, they let me keep my 4 10-hour days, but those of us that were in school, we were allowed to keep our 4 10-hour days for the time being. Everyone else had to switch to 5 days a week. So they were changing it. So if I wasn't in school, I would have been 5 days a week there too. So I think some countries do that, don't they? Do 4 10-hour days? because it's been like proven or something like that, how efficient employees can be working 4 10-hour days, or I don't know if it's 10-hour days, but working 4 days a week and having 3 days off. Like the employees are supposed to be, they work better and things like that. Okay. Ooh. Oh my goodness, I'm stuffed, you guys. I don't know if I'm going to be able to eat this whole thing of sweet potatoes. I always save my sweet potatoes for last, and I don't like them on the same plate. I like them to be on a separate plate because I like a lot of juice in my sweet potatoes, and I don't want my juice to run in with my gravy. Look at her. I am so full. See the little pineapple tidbits? Is that what they're called? Did I say molasses? I do put some molasses in here too. I don't remember if I said molasses. Love. Love. No. You definitely can't have none of this. The only thing is the marshmallows are not the same when you heat them up. As opposed to when they just come out of the microwave. Or I mean, when they just come out of the oven, they got that like crispness. We're losing our daylight, I think. You guys, I don't think I can finish them. I'm super full. I shouldn't have put this much on my plate. Yeah, the pineapple. Love it. But yeah, I like mine. I like a lot of juice with my sweet potatoes. I was like, what, for a minute? She's over here. But on my screen, it was opposite. It was, but it was showing she was. Why does Apple do that? I thought it was the other puppy dog there for a second. And then I have to tap out, you guys. I'm like super full. I feel it's like up to here. One more bite. Can't do it. Woo! Absolutely delicious. But literally, I feel it right here. That's how far the food is up. Back in the day, I used to be able to eat like 2 plates. Not anymore. That was delicious. Okay. So I am going to get off here, edit this video, post it. What time is it? 4:20. It's 4:20 right at this very second. Well, now it's 4:21. But yeah, happy Thanksgiving. I hope y'all well, happy day after Thanksgiving. I hope you all had a great day with your friends and family. I hope you enjoy watching me eat my leftovers. It wasn't freshly baked today, but it still tastes good. And I'm going to edit this and I'm going to work my homework. Wait for their parents to pick them up. But yeah, I hope you all have a great day. Thank you so very much for watching. I hope you all have a great rest of your weekend, or a great weekend. And I will see you all later. Bye, everyone.